that lifts the lid on the music business. Jackie Colins joins us live from Los Angeles. Jackie, you haven't got entirely favorable reviews on this one. How does Jackie Colins know what it's like to be a rock star? How did you do your research?
Very, very carefully. I went on the road with the rock band. I interviewed in depth 5 rock stars. I talked to all the managers and the agents, and I read every book that was ever written on rock and roll. Plus, when I first met my husband, he had a club in London in the late 60s called the Ad Lib, and all the Beatles and the Stones used to hang out there. So I know what I'm talking about. And believe me, the reviewers, I don't really listen to them.
All right. Now, most of your research for your other books is done in the star-studded canyons of Beverly Hills. You've said, I've heard you say, you only write about half of what you experience because the other half is so shocking, too shocking to write about. Shock us. Come on, what's the gossip in Beverly Hills right now?
Well, the gossip is always hot on the ground. I mean, I had a great party this week for Rockstar, and the gossip was flying. I was rushing off to the ladies' room all the time, writing down great lines that I couldn't possibly make up because they were so outrageous. But what I've tried to do in Rockstar is write a book that's going to give you a look inside the world of rock and roll, but it's also going to tell you how people get there. And I think a lot of kids today have that rock star dream. You know, they stand in front of a mirror with a guitar, and they want to know how to be a rock and roll star. So when you read about Chris Phoenix, the raunchy rock and roller, and Bobby Mandela, the black superstar, and Rafaela, the beautiful girl, you're going to find out about a lot what goes on.
Now, we found out a lot about what goes on behind Hollywood's bedrooms from you. Is it really true? Do people get their parts for movies on the casting couch?
Some of them do. I mean, it's been going on. It's no secret here. But, you know, no more goes on in Hollywood than does in towns all across America and in big business. But other people don't talk about it because Hollywood is so glamorous. It's a glamorous image. And there's a lot of beautiful people here. And we all love reading the gossip. We all love, you know, knowing the true life stories. So what I try to do in my books is to give you a guessing game. You never really know who I'm writing about. But when you turn the pages, you're having a hell of a good time guessing.
As I look at pictures of you and talk to you now, I get the feeling that you see yourself somewhat as a Jackie Colins heroine. Is that true?
I write about heroines that I might like to be in another life. I have one particular character called Lucky Santangelo, who is my kind of fantasy heroine. And I get letters from women all the time saying, hey, you know, Jackie, we love Lucky because she does all the things that we don't have the courage to do. But no, I'm very happy in my own life. I love writing. I really sit there and I really have a good time writing my books.
You ever envious of Joan? Is there a little competition between you? You always look so happy in pictures of the two of you, but there must be a little bit of competition between you girls, right?
Absolutely not, no.
Oh,
I mean, the papers would love there to be. She's very successful as an actress, and I'm very successful as a writer, and we're great friends, contrary to popular belief.
Jackie Colins, thank you very much for joining us. Look forward to seeing a lot more of you in the years to come.
Great.